Calling from a 773 area code. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Nefertiti from Chicago.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Happy New Year to everybody there and people on the chat.
Happy New Year.
Great. Yeah, I was just calling to say I really enjoy your show. I've learned so much. And so for a long time, I've really been wanting to support. And so I said, 2017, I decided to become a member. And it's kind of like a part of my New Year's resolution to support independent media and to try to get a little more engagement.
Sorry, I have no control over that. That just happens when you say stuff like that.
Oh,
Matt
yeah,
actually
awesome.
makes that noise. It's incredible.
So I had just one question. My other resolution was to try to get more engaged in politics, and then I'm in Chicago, so some of the aldermen have been trying to push this ordinance called CPAC, and it's like community control of the police, so that Ron won't be able to appoint people, and then I guess like regular everyday people can decide, hiring practices, who should get fired. And it didn't go through, and Ron passed like some other reform, which we don't like. And so I was like, I just want to try to push my aldermen to support the ordinance.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I don't really know how politics works. I hear the local politics is super corrupt. And I'm like, I guess, do you know any tactics that you can use to pressure an alderman, or just any resources? Maybe you guys have had somebody on your show to talk about things like that.
I mean, to pressure an alderman, I think, I would imagine how many letters does an alderman get? I mean, I would imagine it's not that many. But I would also reach out to the Chicago's Teachers Union. And because they're very much involved in social action unionism. And so they may, aligning with a pre-existing institution that is interested in fighting broader issues than their own sort of issue set, I think is going to be important. And then, it's a twofer, right? You're strengthening that union in some respects, and you're also getting plugged into an already existing organization that is proven to be pretty good at this stuff.
I have two. Oh, and then one recommendation. I have two quick questions for you. This guy, Steve Israel, the former congressman, said that really hands down, if you can get to any type of meeting that a politician has and see them in person, that matters the most and has the biggest impact. So, I mean, I would imagine, especially for aldermen, they probably have meetings where there aren't that many people necessarily even there to begin with. But I don't know when the next election is, but have you ever heard of a guy named Gregory S. Livingston? He's an alderman, I think, from the 4th Ward.
I have not, but I'm going to look him up.
He's apparently going to be taking on Rahm Emanuel on a policing reform agenda. There's an article about him in Rolling Stone, and so that's another person that may be worth looking up, Gregory S. Livingston.
Okay, I definitely will.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.